A blockchain is exactly similar in terms of its representation or structure like a train, and also it works like a train. So post this session, if anybody asks you blockchain, they're not gonna spit out some technical jargons that you read while you searched on Google, but rather you're gonna explain it to somebody in the most simplest fashion. Okay. So in simplest words, a blockchain is like a sequential chain of coaches in train. That's the sweetest and simplest definition. Sequence means what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like a train has coaches, a blockchain is nothing but it's a sequence of coaches. And in train, you have seen that coaches are connected in an order. Okay, so you can see right now a blue train with coaches that are painted in gray and blue, and the engine is actually in blue color. It has some elements inside it. So this is how exactly a train looks like, and this is how a blockchain also looks like. So you can see a couple of elements that I've marked and labeled, like the engine, the previous coach number, passenger, coach, and all these things. Okay, so let's understand what all are the similarities between a train and blockchain. Okay, yes, coming to the first thing, that is coaches. A train's most important element in its entire structure is its coaches. A coach, multiple coaches, like a dozen of them, maybe 10 or 15 or 20 of them are connected in an order. And if you have observed, this is connected in sequence, like S1, S2, S3, S4, S5, S6. Okay, looks very familiar, similar to linked list. Yes, absolutely. It looks very similar to linked list, but there are a couple of different things that makes linked list and blockchain very different. Linked list is a technical word. Again, a technical jargon. Somebody who has this session that I do usually is aimed towards somebody who is not from tech or who is also from tech. Doesn't matter, irrespective of your what you call Web3 native or a Web2 native or a tech guy or not. Okay. Yes, I'll come to that part. Curious. Okay, what exactly is the difference between linked list and blockchain by the end of this session? Okay, so it's basically linked list actually is a data structure. Okay, a data type and nothing else. But blockchain is not like that. Blockchain is an entire network that allows you to do a lot of things. In linked list, basically can just store data. Okay, but blockchain is not just a place to store data, but rather than can do a lot of other things using blockchain. It's like you would say it's like comparing a train with a sequence of boxes that your mom has arranged in the kitchen. Your mom might have kept 10 boxes or 10 containers in the kitchen storage space, with each and every container and box having different things. It looks very similar to train, multiple coaches. Okay, and every coach has some goods in it, but the purpose is same. The functionality is like what it stores might be the functionality is to store something, but its purpose and function, its aim is very different. Containers are just meant to store things and it stays there, but train, what it stores things and it also takes this goods or whatever it has stored from one place to another place. Similarly, that is the difference between actually linked list and blockchain. I'll come to it. Will make more sense when I what exactly the functionality and this. Okay, I'll come. What is blockchain? I understand you guys are very excited. To understand the tech, but let's get the primer done. Let's get the basics cleared. Then you'll understand what exactly a block is. Okay, I've covered all these questions that you asked here. Okay, and is it like P2P? So P2P is nothing but it's another word for decentralization. Okay, as we are going diving a lot, getting into a messy part. Okay, mesh topology and all. So let me just focus on this part, or else we'll get diverted. We only have 60 minutes, and out of that, we have already lost 20 minutes. Okay, so what exactly coaches are? Coaches are Coaches are the the blocks in the structure, the cubicle structure, and the train just connected in a sequence like S1, S2, S3, S4. If you've traveled in train, you might have observed that. Okay, the passenger train has that. So instead of coaches, you have got blocks. Blocks are nothing but it's similar to coaches. Okay, the structure like coaches that is connected in an order. Second thing is that the first coach actually that is in the train is called as an engine. Okay. Just a second. Okay. Yeah. So engine. The first coach in the train is an engine. You might have seen that. See, It's also a coach. Engine is also actually a coach, but it looks totally different from what do you call the successive coaches. Okay, it's very unique in terms of its visual appearance and its functionality. Okay, even though it's also a part of tree, it has a different functionality. Similarly, a blockchain also has got a first coach, the first block, or the first element like an engine, and it also has a different purpose, and it is called as Genesis block. The meaning of the word Genesis is nothing but beginning. Okay, the first one. Okay, if you search on dictionary, if you look into dictionary, Genesis means beginning. So the beginning coach or the beginning structure or beginning element in the entire blockchain is called a Genesis block or the first block. Okay, so it's like engine, we have got the first block or the Genesis block in the blockchain. The third thing, coach number. Okay, so what exactly, when you travel in train, you get a ticket, and you get a ticket if you are the people, if you are the person, if you're a person who doesn't get a ticket and travel in train, then I'm not sure if you have come across that, but if you have got a ticket while traveling in train, then for sure you will get a coach number in which you have to travel, like S1, S2, or A1, A2, AC, tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3. Okay, so you can check that. So coach number is basically the identification element for all these coaches in a train. Or else what will happen? Consider if you get a ticket without a coach number, it will completely become a chaos, or it will become a complete mess. Everybody will try to randomly get into a random coach and will not be able to depart from the station on time. It will become a total mess. Or just consider if you are traveling a train and you want your friend to come and meet you at the next station. How would you tell him that I'm in the particular coach without an identification number or without a coach number? It becomes a difficult part to do that. So that is why we have got each and every coaches has. Okay, I got first follower on the LinkedIn. So quick. Coach number is nothing but the identification part of each and every coach, which allows you to tell your friend that when I am in that next station, come and meet me at the station at 11:20 a.m. or p.m. In the S3 coach. So for you to easily access that coach, come and meet you to share this identification number. So coach number is nothing but it's for easy identification. Similarly, every block can sort of consider like the coaches in train are limited, like it's like maybe 10, 15, or 20. But blockchain, the block is like not unlimited, but still a lot of them are possible. Like thousands and thousands of blocks are possible. So it's very difficult for, if it was just 10 blocks, then you could have easily went and searched and found out like whatever you want to find. But with thousands and thousands of blocks, it's difficult to find. So each and every block needs to have a unique identification, like the coach number in train, like S1 and S2. So each and every block has got something called as hash of the block. Okay, don't get confused with this technical word. Hash, I've said, it's nothing but exactly like the coach number, S1, S2. Or simply, if you have been in school or college, you have got a roll number. It's nothing but it's a combination of what you call numbers and letters. If you are from IIT B, then your roll number might be IIT B 1-2 CSE 2022 batch. That might be the sequence of entire roll number. Or you just might have a number 1, 2, or 3, 4, or 5, 6. That's it. Okay, that might be a roll number. So you have roll number to identify you when you're sitting for examination, for your academic purpose. Similarly, in blockchain, for you to identify and pick each and every block from the entire sequence of blockchain, to have a hash of the block. Hash is basically nothing but the roll number of each and every block. It's unique. No blocks have same hash or roll number. Got it?